going on, everybody? Adam Van Fleet from MarineMax. Today we're going to be walking through one of Sea Ray's boats. This is going to be the SPX from their sport line. This is a 2024 210 SPX with an outboard on it. So you have a couple different configurations you can do as we're outside the boat. We're looking, you can do a couple different graphic setups. This one is going to be your full hull configuration. So if you're using this in freshwater or you are going to put black bottom paint on it, you just have one color from that rub rail down. All right. As we walk to the back of the boat here, we're going to start taking a look at some of the features and then we'll jump on. You have the Mercury Verado outboard, latest generation with the 200 horsepower Mercury. You have a 3-blade stainless steel propeller. And then back there, you have the sea deck option on the swim platform. So what this is a soft touch decking system, which doesn't get hot. It's going to protect the deck and it's going to give you a lot more grip when you're walking through if anything on the deck is wet. And that goes up and into your first couple of steps onto the boat. Just 1 second, we're going to jump in the boat. I'll show you what's going on inside. All right, so now that we're up inside the cockpit of this 210 SPX, I want to point out a couple things here. You do have a rear access door that you can close, so if you have small children or dogs or anything like that, you can shut that off there. Underneath that, you have a storage access, your first of many, and your battery access. Your battery switch is going to be located right inside that interior wall there. And because you have the outboard, you have a ton of storage under this rear hatch here. So as we open it up, your first thing you're going to notice here is this backrest. As you're lounging, sitting at the sandbar, you can put this up and it acts as a sun lounger. Easy enough. Underneath there, you have your access to this entire storage compartment. Now, you can tell a new boater from an experienced boater by how excited they get about storage. This, you can put, if you have an inflatable paddleboard, if you have a tube, your air compressor, you can go right in there, fenders, lines, everything there. And on the starboard side, you actually have another rubber mat flooring system here. That'll, so things aren't sliding around and, making a mess down there. You can put your anchor, if you have a stern anchor down there, chuck it right away in there. Underneath here, back on the side here, you have another small access storage if you want to put your flip-flops and everything down in there, maybe a small trash can. You can do that. And as you move up into the boat, you'll notice there's no shortage of cup holders in here. So down here on the port side, you have this system here, which is a couple different access points as far as your chair. Right now you have your aft facing lounger. If you pick it up, easy that, you slide it back, you have a bow facing lounger. And then all the way down, it actually creates an extra seat, so you have a whole bench for the day there. Easy enough. You have a draining glove box here. So if you want to put, some stuff in there, maybe you have some drinks, you can fill that up with ice and it'll drain right down into the bilge and right overboard. Or phone, wallet, keys, I call it. Throw your phone, your wallet, your keys, everything right in there tucked away. Underneath that side of the boat, huge access for storage. You put your covers under there. You can put anything else you need right under there. Nice, solid locking doors there. At the helm, we have the Simrad display. So that's a multifunction display. Going to give you GPS, chart plotter, depth. All your engine management system is going to be right on there. Fusion radio head unit. And then all your rocker switches on the port side down the center line. And then on the starboard side, you have your ignition. And then you have Mercury digital throttle and shift. What that's going to do is also going to have auto trim, but it's a one-touch start. So you leave your key in the on position, you press that and it's electric start. And the active trim will actually go through and trim the engine to get the best economy in the scenario that it's running in. Really cool stuff. Up front, you have right now laid out with the bow filler cushion out, turns that into a huge sun pad, sunbathing area. Gives you a nice place for everybody to lounge on. You have one person down each side, one facing the stern of the boat. Just a really, really comfortable setup up front there. To cover everything up overall, you do have, your bimini top. That will come up from there and forward to the dash and back around. Guys, that wraps up our walkthrough of the 2024 210 SPX outboard that we have here in the showroom. We just set up the showroom. We got a bunch of Sea Rays inside, SPXs, SLXs, SDXs, and a couple other brands in here as well that we stock. If you have questions about this one, or want to just come by, say hello, you haven't seen us in a while, feel free to come down, stop on by, and we'll do whatever we can to help you out. We'll see you soon.